Oh geez, there we go, another one. So 4 rattlesnakes, and we're about, what, 5 miles in? Hey guys, welcome to Outdoor Adventures. I'm Frozen.
I'm Gary.
And we are up at Tioga State Forest. We are about to do the PA Grand Canyon, also known as the West Rim Trail. We are currently at Pine Creek Outfitters waiting for our shuttle. We're at the northern terminus right now. We're going to get a shuttle at 9 o'clock, which is in, what, 10-15 minutes or so?
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh good. 5 minutes apparently. And we're going to head south to the southern terminus. 32 miles. We got a simple overnight tonight. Should be some pretty nice views just from driving in here, and it's gonna be a great time. Today we are going to hike about 16 miles and stay somewhere along this, somewhere around this bend, because it'll get a really nice view. And then the next day, and then we will go ahead and finish the trail. Alright guys, we have officially arrived at the Rattlesnake Rock Access Area. This is the southern terminus of the West Rim Trail. So a couple things we got to watch out for. We were told the water sources are pretty sketchy here, so the first water source we're going to come to should be in, what do you say, 4 miles or so? Within 4 miles?
4 miles, and then the next one is halfway point.
Okay, and then we're going to probably just guzzle a liter of water there, fill up again. And another thing we got to watch out for are rattlesnakes, because there's a lot in this area. And then yet another thing we got to watch out for is this plant right down here. I think this is stinging nettle. The oil from the leaves will actually get on your skin and it will cause your skin to burn. They also have little thorns on them too, which makes it a very fun plant. So we got to watch ourselves going through this area. But other than that, it should be a good trip. I can't wait. Now Gary's actually been up here on this trail. He did the whole thing last year. Why didn't I join you on that one?
I don't know.
What was I doing?
Busy hiking.
Maybe I was on vacation or something.
Yeah.
So we were actually trying to do this in the fall last year, but the shuttle service was closed. So we definitely wanted to tackle this trail. And apparently this is one of the most beautiful scenic trails in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
We're gonna get all of our elevation within the first mile of this trail today, and then we're gonna remain up on the ridge until the end of the trail. We're gonna walk back down to the Pine Creek Outfitters parking lot. Now today, you'll have to excuse us if we sound tired. I personally woke up at 3:30 a.m. this morning to get here on time for the 9 a.m. shuttle. I think Gary woke up around the same time, right, dude?
Around 4.
Around 4 a.m. for him. So it took 4-ish hours to get here, or to get to the Pine Creek Outfitters, and then the shuttle ride took about 30. So pretty tired. I didn't even think I went to bed until like 10 o'clock. But we got 16 miles today. It's a beautiful day. It's supposed to rain at some point this afternoon, but it's supposed to quit after that. Hopefully it cools stuff down, because it's pretty humid right now. I'd say, what, 100%, 90% humidity right now?
Plus, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hot and sticky out here. But who cares? Just gotta love the woods.
Yep.
I believe if you would follow these red blazes, that would eventually connect you to the Black Forest Trail. I also have a video there. If you like to see that video, you can watch it right over here. But yeah, I think that's where that goes. On the way out on my last day of the Black Forest Trail, I actually saw that connector, and it said to West Rim, which is where we are right now. So kind of interesting, kind of cool to see where that trail actually connects to. And I'll have to keep that in mind. Maybe I can plan some huge loops sometime here. So we just came to this house. You can kind of read dynamite written over it. It's locked, obviously. I wonder what this was for.
I came across it last time I was here, but I wasn't sure what it was. Yeah.
Did you walk behind it at all?
No. I just took a picture, walked off. I don't know what snake this is.
Just a shed kind of thing. Ah. Well, we just came upon our first rattlesnake. A little bit to the right of the trail. I'm not going to get too close, but it's definitely looking at us. You can kind of see it.
Oh, it warned us.
Do you see its head?
I saw it before.
There, it's right there.
I thought there was two of them.
I think that's just a big long one, dude.
Oh.
So you guys can kind of see the head right in the middle of the screen right there. So here's the two snakes. You got the one right here, and then one right here. You can kind of see the end of it. The trail's right here, and both snakes are right there. If they're mating, or I don't want to get anywhere near that. So we're gonna walk through this, just kind of bushwhack around them a little bit, and continue on our merry way here. Yeah, at least we got the rattlesnakes out of the way right at the start, so. They did warn us that they'd be fairly active this time of year, so. It was kind of cool to see, though.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Gary?
It was a cool experience, but I wouldn't put myself in that position again.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's looking better during the summer.
Oh, you like it this season?
Yeah. The tree's all full, looks pretty nice.
You came here in the fall, right?
Yeah.
You say the summer looks better?
Yeah, I think the summer looks better.
So hopefully camp is going to have a similar view to this today. Yeah. We're hoping, at least.
This is just the start of the gorge. It's going to be better later on.
Reminds me a lot of the Black Forest Trail, though. It kind of looked almost identical to this. Okay, I think we've come up to our probably last reliable water source. So what we're gonna do is probably chug about 1 liter of water.
Yep.
And fill up as much as we can here. About 4 miles in or so, and we just came across the junction of, I think it was Bohan Trail and Blackwell Trail. I could be wrong about that, but we're gonna go down here and drink some water.
There's a big one.
What?
Right there.
Oh, wow. Some nice crawfish right there. Dude, they're supposed to be good eating.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a lobster.
Yeah. Wow, so 2 rattlesnakes, some squirrels, 2 crawfish.
Yep.
It's a pretty good trip so far. Yeah. Oh geez, there we go, another one.
Oh my God.
Wow, this is great.
That is loud.
Yeah, you can definitely hear it.
Yep.
So how are we gonna go around this one, Gary?
Right through.
I'm not going right through that. That's way too close to the trail. There's the trail. There's the snake.
That thing's pretty pissed still.
Yeah, it's really angry.
It stopped a little.
Yeah, alright. Calm them down. And then I guess we will go up here.
Yeah.
But anyway, we are presented with this beautiful view and a really cool looking awesome black rattlesnake.
I think there's another one right here.
Where?
There's one right there. You
Where?
can see the rattle.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow, there's a lot of snakes here. And then there's another one right here. So 4 rattlesnakes and we're about, what, 5 miles in? Okay. Well, the trail's been like this for a little bit now. It's a bit overgrown, but we're managing. Alright, so it is about 1 o'clock. I think we're about 6 miles in, which is actually semi-slow for us. We're just keeping our eyes out for timber rattlesnakes laying on the trail, or else we'd be hiking a heck of a lot faster. But the scenery, it's just, I've showed you all the good parts so far. Right now it's just kind of this overgrown stuff. Not really much to see, but obviously it still is beautiful. All right, we just found this campsite. Just stopped for lunch, and Gary realized that he forgot a very important item, right, Gary?
Yep.
What'd you forget?
Spoon.
So what are we using right now?
A stick to eat couscous.
Stick with couscous. That sounds pretty good.
I feel good.
Well, how about this? How about I let you borrow my spoon, and then you'll have a spoon.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, we'll share. I think you're right about there.
Where?
Right here at 23.
Okay.
Yep. You gotta go all the way up to 16.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. Looks like someone left their hatchet here. But I will leave it there because for one, I'm not carrying that, and someone might come back for it anyway, so. But we just got done with lunch. It's about 2 o'clock. Clouds have come out, so we got some cover from the sun, which feels fantastic right now. It's still humid, but I will take the free cloud cover here. Oh, this is really overgrown.
These things are itchy.
Yeah, they're, whatever reason, these plants are.
It might be stinging metal.
Oh.
Burn.
Oh, it is starting to burn.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks. We're going to be walking through this for a while. I'm assuming these are stinging nettle because our skin is starting to
it's starting to
burn at the moment. So shorts might not have been the best idea, but it is
that's stinging
80
nettle.
degrees, so 85 degrees.
Ow. Oh.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is definitely it. Okay, so for anyone interested, this is stinging nettle, verified by my skin.
Ah. Yep, that's stinging nettle.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so step lightly.
Oh, god damn. Oh.
Yeah, that hurts a lot, dude. Not as much as you're making it out to be, though. Back of my leg.
Back of your leg?
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, we're still walking through this stuff. I think we're almost about out. My legs are on fire right now. Oh! It's about 3:30 right now. We just arrived at a pretty nice campsite, I must say. This would be a great spot for a hammock. But at the end of this, there's a pretty nice overlook, it looks like. I just wanted to come down here and see it. Wow. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of blocked by the trees, but
we're about 10 miles in.
Still pretty nice. This is about 10 miles into the trip, so we got about 6 to go for today. So a couple hours. We should be there around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Gary, what do you think of the trip again on your second time around?
Not bad. I don't know why or where the stinging nettles came from.
Yeah, that wasn't a fun part about this yet.
It wasn't there last year.
Yeah, I can't believe how much it took over the area
Yeah.
if it wasn't there last year.
It was only at the trailhead, and I never had issues with it.
Another campsite with another view.
Yep.
Oh, you can see the Pine Creek, right?
Yep, that's Pine Creek.
Cool, look at that. Pine Creek right there. Very cool. Very beautiful too.
Yeah.
Were we up there?
I think we've been hiking along.
Oh, along like the middle of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems right.
Yep.
Well, that's crazy to think about. We came around this hill
Yeah.
and then went all the way over that way.
Yep.
What a beautiful spot, man.
Yep. Seems like the water source is between 18 and 17
Okay.
marker, so
Are we gonna make that? Oh yeah, we're going the opposite way.
that's gonna
Okay.
that's should be 13 miles in.
Okay, so 2 miles or 3 miles before camp,
Yeah.
we'll fill up on water.
Yep.
Cool. Streams so far haven't been that bad. I mean, they've been trickling,
Yeah.
but enough to get water, you know, with the Sawyer squeeze, Sawyer mini system. We just hit our 12th mile. We're gonna be coming up to a road in, I think, less than a mile, right, Gary?
Yeah.
And
once
walking.
we get off the road, there's a water source.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Just got onto the dirt road. We're gonna walk for a little less than a mile. This is all private property back here. Pretty cool to live out here.
Yeah. Pretty secluded.
Yeah. Someone's been doing some bushcrafting, looks like. It's a nice little teepee.
Yeah.
Okay, so a vehicle just drove past us on this road. Warned us about a mother and 3 cubs on the left side of the road. So we're just gonna look out here. Black bears aren't really dangerous, especially here in PA, but when you get around cubs, you never know what could happen. They're completely unpredictable. So I will leave the camera out and ready, and hopefully we'll catch something. Guys, there's a bear right there. If you guys can see that. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Where do you see the other ones?
They're back there. See one back there?
Those are the cubs.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I see them.
Well, don't. Mom might get mad at them. But it looks like they're on that side, so. Okay.
Here.
Wow.
Alright, we're gonna let them go. They don't want any part of us.
Yep.
I was trying to get a cub on camera, but I can't see them right now.
Yeah, they are further back.
So they're a little bit further behind the mother. But guys, that was very, very cool. I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, right next to a guy's house too.
Yeah, just walking behind his house.
It's in the area.
That should be good.
Alright, we good to go?
Yep.
Alrighty. Alright, so we just came out to the Bradley Whales picnic area. There is a water pump. I'm not sure if it's dry right now, but
Come back.
it does have a restroom area at the 16-mile marker, in case anyone's interested there. It's the picnic area with the restrooms. So that overlook was pretty good. There was a couple people up there, but I think they were just there for like a little day hike. We're gonna go down to one more campsite, see how the view is, and if it's not as good as the one I just showed you, then we'll probably end up staying there tonight.
Yeah.
Well guys, we have decided here would be a great spot for our campsite. So here is our view. Pretty cool. And here is the campsite. I'm thinking about going right between these 2 trees right here. Gary will be right in the back.
Yep.
We got plenty of protection from that side in case the wind starts blowing. And the most important thing is we can see the entire, floor area around our campsite. No grass to clear out. No, you don't need to worry about snakes here. So that's pretty good. So this is where we're going to be. And this is the view that we're up against right now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff, I must say. Here is the Cuban fiber tarp. Now, if you watched the last video, you'll notice that I am not using the Cuban fiber sleeve on this. I've actually switched over to some mesh snake skins. And the reason for that is when I got back from my trip, it had rained once, and that piece of continuous Cuban fiber, that tube of Cuban fiber, actually took, I think, 4 or 5 days to fully dry. This is only 0.3 ounces more than that sleeve, and it also has places where you can tuck your line into it, like a little pocket right here. This is by Wilderness Logics. Just Google them or look below on the screen and I'll give you a link for them. Pretty good stuff. Gary's tarp tent notch. It's held up not by like standalone poles, but by his trekking poles, so it saves him a lot of weight. This is just a little mesh bag that I had laying around from, I think it was a rain cover. Put a rock in it, attached a carabiner and a rope to it, and it's a good practice to hang your food, obviously, especially if you saw a bear that day. So anyway, I always hang my food. What we're going to do is just going to throw it over this tree, and it's going to come right down for us. And we're going to leave this here until we're actually ready to put our food up in the tree. So as simple as that. Tonight on the menu is beef stew. This is a new one for me, so I'm not sure what this tastes like. Now, I am going to go back to that other vista that we saw. It's about, I don't know, a couple 100 yards down there. We will eat away from camp and then be back at some point. Also, we're sharing spoons, so this might take a while.
Spoon sharing.
Spoon sharing. Really looking forward to getting a little fire going and just chilling, watching the sunset. And I think over here is east. That overlook that we're staying at, I think that's east. So we'll be able to see the sunrise perhaps if we wake up early enough. But we'll see. So our original fire pit that was right here was looking kind of sad. Plus it was a little too close to the tarps in the tent. So we moved it here. We're going to start a small fire tonight, maybe in a little bit here.
Yep.
But this is the new fire ring. It's in a little bit better spot, in my opinion. So.
A little better made, too.
Yeah, a little better made. Thanks, Gary. But, yeah, our campsite is pretty awesome, I must say. I like it. I have one new addition to my hammock setup. I was using a whoopee sling suspension on the last video, but this is Dutchware sells these. These are Dyneema and Polypro Mix tree straps. They're lighter than polyester straps, and they're supposedly not as water absorbent. That doesn't soak up the water like polyester does. However, I have a video on this doing a test you can watch right over here that shows this actually soaks up a little bit more water than your standard polyester. But again, it is lighter, and if you wring this out before you leave camp, it actually is pretty decent. It's only saving me about an ounce between both 12-foot straps, but it is an ounce. I already had these. I was just going to test this for some people from the channel, and so far I wouldn't buy it again, but I have it, so I'm going to do the tests. I must say, this is one of the better views that I've had at a campsite.
Yep.
Pretty nice.
Yep.
Alright, so we found some dead birch bark that's pretty close to camp. Let's see if this lights up actually. Oh yeah, I love birch bark, man.
Yeah, it's nice stuff.
This is birch bark for anyone that doesn't know. It's like this papery, light papery stuff, but it like catches on fire very easily. Well guys, that was a pretty awesome day.
Yep.
It's a little after 9 o'clock-ish.
Yep.
So we're gonna watch this fire for a little bit, wait till it gets dark, and then probably hit the hay fairly soon here. I don't know. We're both extremely tired from just, waking up at like 4 in the morning, earlier than that actually, and just getting up here. But tomorrow we should have a lot more energy. Tomorrow is a lot more vistas and a lot more overlooks, and it should be a lot more rattlesnakes, right? Because the rattlesnakes prefer the warmth of the sun, the rocky terrain, and the higher elevations that we're going to experience on the ridge tomorrow. So it should be a kind of a cool day, but it might be slow going again like it was today. We were just constantly looking down at our feet. We were walking through tall grasses, and it was just a little iffy in certain locations.
Yeah.
Now, the timber rattlesnakes really don't want to have anything to do with you, but they will strike if they feel threatened. That's why we were kind of watching the ground here.
Yeah.
So guys, thanks for joining us, and I will see you tomorrow. Well, how's that for a morning view? Clouds are rolling in. It looks like we're actually going to get a storm this morning, so I'm going to get this food bag down and have some breakfast. It is a bit chilly, huh?
Yeah.
It's probably like 59, but we're probably so drenched in sweat from it being so hot last night.
I think that was it. Maybe that's why it was a little bit cold.
How'd you sleep after the mouse stopped moving?
Pretty good.
I hate that mouse.
Just could only sleep on my side.
It was like a mouse that was like mutated. It was like Master Splinter was hopping around the woods last night.
It was more like Superman mouse. Where it was
Super
like
Mouse. Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
It was like Mighty Mouse. Mouse was loud.
Yeah.
There is nothing like a hot cup of coffee in the morning next to a beautiful view, getting ready to play rattlesnake roulette.
I agree. That's why I have my cup of coffee.
Is that your cup of coffee? Nice.
My oatmeal.
Oh, that actually tastes really good.
Okay. No more rattlesnakes.
Gary, what's the water situation like for today?
Looks like we should have a reliable water source the next 3 miles.
3 miles?
So, yeah.
All right,
I
sounds
mean,
good.
there's going to be some sooner than that, but 3 miles is the reliable one.
Okay. I got a little less than a liter. What do you have right now?
Like 10 ounces. Not too much.
10 out, you okay?
I'll get by.
All right.
It's 3 miles. 1 hour.
All right.
Ish.
But the greatest thing today is I actually had coffee, so I'm awake today. So that's going to be pretty cool. I was pretty much asleep all day yesterday. I was so tired.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're going to get some water here, because this is nice and cool and refreshing.
Yep.
Right, Gary?
I soaked my hat.
Soak your hat? Yeah. It's getting a little humid again. Oh, cool. So where were we camping? We were camping over there. First view of the day here. You can see the dried up Pine Creek down there. I guess we were staying somewhere over on yonder, over that way. Had to have been somewhere over there. But,
Probably near that bend over there.
yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Nice campsite here too. Nice and open. It's getting a bit gray skies, but it's been like that most of the morning.
Yeah.
but it hasn't rained yet.
I think we're at mile marker 14.
All right, so we have 14 miles left then.
Yep.
Cool, good stuff. Alrighty, we are on our merry way. So we should be seeing stuff like this the entire day. Gary, you said about 9 more of these overlooks, right?
Yep.
That's awesome. Cool stuff. This would also be a great site if you just want a little camp potty. That's pretty funny, actually. There's a little bag attached to the bottom of it, too. Mile marker 13. There's a couple fire pits down here. You got a nice flowing stream. It seems pretty reliable.
It is marked as
It
reliable.
is right next to Painter Lee Trail, I guess. Painter Lee is right up there. So I haven't been doing much filming of the actual trail, and one of the reasons is I'm just kind of spaced out and just enjoying myself out here. Another reason is I don't want to say it's not scenic, because it definitely is scenic with the overlooks and stuff, but for the most part it's like a lot of ferns, a lot of stinging nettle, which is always fun to walk through. Right, Gary, you like that, right?
Just the one patch, huge patch.
Well, no, the stinging nettle is on either side, but they've been away from the trail enough that you didn't get burned. You know, tapping your trekking pole on a log to make sure there's no snakes underneath. And that's just been, you know, the day so far. And then you see something like this. Watch out for that stinging nettle.
Where?
Behind you.
Just don't fall back.
Yep. We just came from over that way. Walked the whole way around here. Went up a little hill. Coming down. And the gist of this is, once you do that, you are presented with a pretty cool view.
Yep.
Really cool section of trail right here. Pine tree forest. My favorite. Walking through it. Nice open trail. Ridge right down there. Very nice. I'm liking this. Well, I think we missed a turn somewhere. We're following orange blazes this entire way, and those orange blazes have now turned into yellow and blue blazes, so we did something wrong here.
Yep.
There is a double blaze on this tree over here. Let's walk back and figure out what we did. Don't keep walking down there. It's actually right here. Up. How you doing, Gary?
Yeah, not too bad.
Doing good? Knees good? Feet good?
Legs good?
No blisters?
I don't think so.
Awesome. We just passed this gate. It looks like this used to be some kind of old driveway or road. And it appears that we were actually crossing some kind of road down here, dirt road or maybe. So, we shall see. The wind is picking up. It feels really, really nice. I'm loving it. Beautiful day. Can't complain about anything right now. So a little confusing right here, guys. So that's the road that or that old whatever it was, driveway road that comes down here with that gate. To the immediate left of that, you're presented with the West Rim Trail, but it's blazed yellow. You don't want to follow the yellow. You actually want to come across the road here. And where's the next sign, Gary? Oh, it's right over here.
Head down here.
So you'll have O'Connor Trail and Mill Run Road right down here, but this is where you want to go.
It's kind of faded.
Why do they have a sign there?
I don't know why.
That doesn't make any
It
sense.
says West Rim Trail. I think because it takes you back.
Huh.
I don't know.
But this is where you want to go.
Yeah.
We have a detour, I guess. Wonder what's going down there.
It's pretty much straight down to the road.
Oh, this should... Oh, West Rim Detour. Unless someone's playing a really bad joke on us. So what did you say that was down there?
A road, and there's some water.
Some water.
Yep.
Huh. Alright, West Rim Detour. The shuttle guy told us about a burger place that's apparently pretty good over here. And I'm kind of excited about getting that burger right now, so I think that's what's driving me to not take breaks today. Looks like we're gonna come out of here any second now and be back on the West Rim Trail.
Yep.
This is actually pretty good. They should just make this the West Rim Trail. There's a little waterfall up here. Hey deer. Hey deer. Lots of wildlife on this trip, man. I'm liking it. This is not ideal. Not ideal at all.
Here they are.
Huh.
Look at those little thorn things.
You can kind of see the hairs on here. Plus the leaves are very, very like thorny. They have little like little tiny thorns on each little, like the razor part of the leaf. Like the end of that razor part, there's a little thorn on each one. And that causes a chemical reaction in your body. And that's what we're going to be walking through for a little ways here. That's where gear makes this rain skirt. It just wraps around your waist, and it's still nylon. It's very, very light. I think it weighs like 2 ounces or an ounce or something. But it's good for the rain, and I think it would also help to allow me to wear shorts in the summer and just wrap it around my body when I encounter stuff like this. I think that would be possibly a good investment, maybe a nice Christmas present. So, yeah, this is not good. I mean, it's just a field full of these nettles, like you can't escape them. Another bear sighting right through there. It looked like 2 black bears. I don't know, just keep talking a little bit. I saw at least 2.
They ran off a little bit.
They ran off really fast.
Yep.
They were right back there. Yeah, they were just grazing, I guess, in that field over there. I couldn't get the camera out fast enough because they were like within, what, 25 feet of us?
Really
30
close,
feet?
Yeah.
They were really close to us.
Than the mother bear.
It might have been.
Yeah.
What do you think about the trip so far?
A lot of wildlife.
A lot of wildlife.
Moving around.
We got really lucky.
Yeah.
Really lucky. Just crossed that road and it said Colton Point State Park. Colton Point is the name of a pretty nice overlook in this area, apparently. So I think that's what we're going to be coming upon next. Oh, looks like we're getting into those overlooks now. Pretty high up, dude.
Coming up behind you.
Good.
Okay.
Well, this trail is quickly redeeming itself. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to walk in the woods, but it's been a lot of the same scenery, but now we're hiking up on this ridge, and it's just literally a straight drop down. So we're up really high, about to come on the overlooks now. And this is really cool. And here's what we're looking at right now. This little tiny platform that I'm standing on is just a little bit off the trail. We're almost at the overlook at about a 1/4 mile. But yeah, this is beautiful. Pretty nice. We stayed way over there.
Way over there.
Yeah. This is the overlook we're talking about.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
Woo! You get like butterflies being up like here. Yeah, the West Rim Trail. Man, was that cool. A little nerve-wracking out on that rock, though. Wow, that overlook was pretty darn good, I must say. I had a lot of fun up there. Gary, you?
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Great view.
Went out to the rock, even though it's pretty darn scary out there, but it was awesome just to take a picture. We are currently hiking downhill. We have about 2 miles left. I think it's all downhill for that full mileage. And then we'll be back at the trailhead. And then we got like a mile or so of road walking back to the car to get back to Pine Creek Outfitters parking lot. Well guys, that was another awesome trip. The West Rim hiking trail, the PA Grand Canyon. I had a lot of fun with the wildlife and the vistas. You know, every couple miles you got an overlook. It's really, really cool. We had 2 bear encounters, you know, the 4 rattlesnakes, the deer, we had a salamander, and Mighty Mouse at camp last night. It was really, really neat. I had a great time, but we are pretty much at the trailhead. I see it right now. Guys, if you have any questions or comments about the trail, go ahead and leave a comment below. Also, if you have any questions about the gear you've seen used in this video, you can comment as well. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys, and find time and go on your own adventure. I'll see you on the trail. Pine Creek Outfitters here up in, what forest are we actually in?
I'm not sure.
We don't know. We don't know what we're doing, so this is gonna be another take.
Yep.
Another.